Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, I go by the name of Unfiltered Kitty, and if you're new here, definitely subscribe to this Unfiltered Fam Honey. So loves, on today's video, we're actually going to feature Sims Right. I know I'm late onto this whole situation that is going on when it comes to Sims Right, but because of work, guys, I had to watch this drama unfold and not say anything because of obviously work was too much for me, so I had to focus on that. So guys, we know that last weekend obviously Dr. Sims Right exposed her for cheating, and then I think it was on it was on Sunday 2 a.m. in the morning, if I'm not mistaken. And then obviously people were feeling like there's something wrong that is happening here. Is Usim's right hacked? But Kwenzakalan, because of there are pictures of Usimpiwe with another man and videos where she's kissing this other man that we don't know. Okay, fine. In the morning, Sunday, obviously, Usim Piwe came out with the story time, telling us ukuthi kwenzakaleni. So on that video, she said ukuthi yena nendoda yakhe have been off for the longest time. They were no longer dating. Even when they had that ceremony, back in December, the relationship was already off. But because of they had to do that ceremony, since her family owes their husband's family, like it's you know, these traditional things and stuff like that. So she said Uguti, she has been off that relation for the longest time. So for her to be with this man is because of Abasawzwani and Nendota yake, guys. So me watching that story time that Usimpi was sharing here on the internet, I felt like, oh, baby girl, obviously she had to protect her name in this whole situation, because of obviously this guy has exposed her for cheating, and people will judge Usimpio. So in order for her not to be judged, she needed to come up with something. Obviously, that's when the abuse came. The reason why I'm saying this, guys, is because of why is it now that that you are being exposed for cheating, you are now pulling the files Uguti, I was in an abusive relationship and stuff like that. Guys, I don't believe in a woman who stays long in an abusive relationship. I'm sorry, I don't tolerate that. You stayed for 8 years even though you knew for a fact yak abuser. You exposed abuse to your children when you guys were fighting or beating each other. Their children got to witness that. I like, trust and believe me, I believe Usimpiwe and Usizwe, like when they were fighting, abantwana babo, they got to witness that. And guess who is it going to affect in the long run, guys? Abantwana bakhe. I'm sorry, like they will get affected because of, they will think it's okay. It's okay for me to beat up a woman. It's okay for me to get beaten up. Because of mama no baba, they used to do it all the time. So in order for me to show some love, I have to do this to this person. And as if I'm making any sense, guys. So that's the main reason why I don't tolerate umfazi as ati gimme. I've been in an abusive relationship for like 15 years or whatever years that they've been in that relationship. Guys, we live in a free world where, like, we know for a fact Guti. Nowadays, we don't care ukuthi abantu bathini. Let's not forget ukuthi in marriage is not an achievement. Like, being in a marriage is not an achievement. So for you to stay that long, you have yourself to be blamed. Nobody else, because of you knew for a fact ukuthi lo muntu lo maka raise his hands for the first time, that was an abuse. And for the second time, that was an abuse. But you continue to stay because of you care ukuthi abantu bazothini if I leave my marriage. Baby girl, like, marriage is no longer an achievement. It's no longer an achievement. We don't live back in 1990s where we feel like obviously our parents, our grandparents, they had to stay in a relationship, like in a marriage, because of abantu bazothini. Nowadays, no. We walk away when we are faced in this situation. We are moving away from that situation. But Usimpiwe chose to stay. And now that her husband is exposing her for cheating, Usimpiwe is now claiming that she has been in an abusive relationship. And like, guys, when I listened to that story time that Usimpiwe did, I won't lie to you, I felt like there's some lies here. There's some lies here. Mainly because of the thing that she was saying, Guti, and her husband, have been like, obviously, I don't know, I won't say divorce because it's not finalized, but they've been off. Their relationship has been off for like almost this year, the whole this year. But baby girl, remember when she hit 90,000 subscribers, who was there like making videos saying congratulations to her? And who uploaded that video? Seems right. So I don't get the mere fact to go to you and this guy have been off for the longest time. But when you recently hit 90,000 subscribers, your husband was the one who was making a video saying congratulations to you. So, and another thing that didn't make sense to me was the fact to Gucci, like him and her obviously had separated, and baby girl moved back home. But when that whole incident happened, Seems right was the one in that guy's house. Or okay, fine, it's their house, it's their apartment. Maybe they do share some bills and stuff like that. But what was she doing there? I know, understand Uguti. She claimed Uguti. Abantwana is school holiday, so obviously the kids had to be with their father. So yena bekafuna lapho. If she knew for a fact that this person has been abusing towards her, bekafunani lapho. She went there just because of the kids had to be with their father, knowing very well good that father is very dangerous because of uyamshaya. But still, she continued to go there. Guys, for me, it really didn't make sense. I don't know what I'm saying right now. It's making sense, but it really didn't make sense for me for her to even be there. If you know for a fact how some lona and he's very abusive and you are done with him, what are you doing there from the first place? For him to even get your phone and upload those pictures and videos. Like, why did you even go there from the first place? I get wamtaba this person. This person has been abusive towards you. But guess what? You decided to go there. Take your kids and go there. For ing, but you decided to go there. Even if like this guy needed to be with their like his children and stuff like that, you could have taken your kids there. I go try to sell but now you need to be there with this abusive man that you are afraid of. So guys, that's why it didn't make sense. But anyway, when it comes to this whole situation, I'm sorry if you don't like it. I won't be biased towards this whole situation. I feel like Usimpio needed to protect her brand. Obviously, this guy exposed her and people will judge her since she's a public figure nowadays. So in order for her to protect her name, obviously, like being exposed, it's a lot. You don't know like which way to take and stuff like that. So in order for her to protect her brand and her name, she needed to come up with something. And obviously nowadays women scream abuse and they are worried. So it is cool whenever a woman screams that, obviously we would shift away from your drama and then we will look at the husband who would say, why did you even put your hands on her? We don't care anymore. We are cheater, but you put your hands on her. We are forgetting what Usimpue did is wrong. So you see why like this whole situation is quite tricky. Like she needed to come up with something, and she knew very well if I scream abuse with this guy, obviously people will look at him bad and not me. I will be the victim in this whole situation. And it worked for her favor because people now look at this guy as a bad guy. And guys, I did see a video of Usip and Relax obviously sharing this guy's side of the story. And on that audio, that guy said he doesn't consider himself an abuser because of obviously he's never been that physical towards her. Yes, he did slap her there and there, but he doesn't consider himself as an abuser. Okay, fine, guys. I saw the comment section on that video. People were saying, Guti, hey, he's a man. He's not supposed to put a hands on a woman. The mere fact to Guti, like, he put his hands on her, he's an abuser. I take Sim's rights side on this one. Guys, perfect. Let me just say this. Perfect. Guys, if you have been in a long-term relationship, you would know what I'm talking about. You and your person, it does happen with you and your person would get into a fight. Maybe you're fighting for a phone or whatever it is. Like a relationship, guys, it's not glitz and glamour. I really it. It's not always glitz and glamour. What you see as to starting is not always that. You and your person would fight and stuff like that, where you guys would push each other, obviously fight for your phone and stuff like that. It does happen. But that doesn't mean he's abusive towards you. You guys would maybe because of you saw something on his phone or it happens. If you have been in a long-term relationship, you would know good to those kind of stuff do happen. Guys, let me just remind you of something about Owami. There was a time where she did a story time about a big guy where they were fighting for a phone. Like, obviously, before they got to this point where they are right now, Yena no big guy. And she did mention Gucci, they pushed each other and it wasn't nice on that day. But because of, like, she doesn't consider it as an abuse, because of, for a fact, despite this whole situation, he would never put his hands on me. But because of, like, we were both angry, against something, I don't consider this person as an abuser. It does happen. I don't really expect perfect. Just because of, like, this person is public and this whole situation is public, that doesn't mean good. See, behind the closed door, those kind of things that happens to you, it doesn't happen to her. I can't say if I'm making any sense here, guys. I'm sorry if I don't. But like when it's a relationship, they are always perfect. It's always glitz and glam. It doesn't work like that. You and your person would fight there and there. But that doesn't mean good this person is very abusive. So when it comes to this whole situation, Yaga Simple, I think that's the case. Yo, guys, the comment section on Usip and Relax, guys, when that guy was talking about the whole abuse situation. Yo, guys, you acted as if your relationship is always perfect. Yo, and active like our relationship is always perfect just because of this person is a public figure and stuff like that, and we don't know your situation. That doesn't mean good to guys. If you have been in a long-term relationship, you and your person would have those like altercation where you guys would fight for something like your phone or something else. It does happen. But that doesn't mean good to abuser. I act as if like our relationship at least and all the time. No. We don't get to that point where like you are angry at your person because of this and this and that. It happens. Guys, I've been in an abusive relationship. I've been there. I know it. And I'm out of that relationship because of I knew for a fact young abuser. But there is a difference between like an abusive person and like you and your person having some altercation towards each other. There is, guys. I'm sorry. For somebody who's like me, who has been in an abusive relationship, to even say that, I'm sorry. I do know the difference. I do. But anyway, guys, that's my truth and opinion. About perfect, guys. Because we know for a fact to good say, ageko perfect. Ageko. So don't act as if we're namanje. Your relationship is perfect. You don't fight with your person. Hey, guys, it happens. It happens, and it's okay to happen, but that doesn't mean you're an abuser. Yo. But anyway, that's my truth and opinion regarding this whole situation. Do feel free to share yours on the comment section. I'm sorry, my voice, just that I'm so tired, guys. I'm really, really tired. I love you guys, and subscribe. Bye.